Hello, in this video I'll be showing how to connect your Nabi to your television using an HDMI cable so that you can watch videos from your Nabi on your television screen. I have here my son's Nabi, our television, and the HDMI cable that I'll be using. And you want to be sure that it's a mini HDMI rather than a micro HDMI to HDMI cable. So to start, I have the television turned on and set to the HDMI channel that I'll be using, and I have the view set to normal or standard rather than panoramic or widescreen. And the HDMI end of the cable is plugged into the back of my television, and in my hand I have the mini HDMI end of the cable. Now here on the right side of the Nabi you'll see there's the USB port, and here is the HDMI port. So I'm going to go right ahead and plug in my cable. Bear with me a moment, please. Okay, I've plugged in the HDMI cable, and I'm going to go ahead and power up the Nabi. Now you want to be sure that you have the Nabi turned off prior to plugging in your HDMI cable. Otherwise, you'll create a couple of steps for yourself. Now apparently the Nabi, when connected to another device, you cannot see the screen on two devices at once. So you'll have the dark screen here of the actual Nabi, and if you look to my television you'll see the Nabi screen. Now if you have another Nabi in your home to have turned on and going through these steps while you're making the HDMI connection, that would probably be helpful so that you can look to that actual screen turned on when you're trying to touch this dark screen here. Now we have the unlock screen has come up on the television, and we're going to go ahead and try to find that spot for the unlock button on the Nabi. So I've gone ahead and unlocked the Nabi. Now whether you're watching the video through Netflix or the gallery or some other app, you want to probably have it on the home screen, on the very first home screen. I found it helpful to have it on the home screen, preferably to the far left or the far right, so that I don't have to scroll through those various home screens using the Nabi. And I'll show you how you can do that here. You just sort of scroll through and it'll take you through the different home screens here. Or another thing you would like to avoid is going into the app drawers. That would be a bit difficult to maneuver with this proxy screen here. So you can see we have Netflix here on the top right, and that's how we're going to watch a video today. So I'm going to go ahead and press on the Nabi where I think that Netflix app is. And I have an an application protection on the Netflix. So I'm going to go ahead and enter that code here on the Nabi. Okay. Now, if you have an application protection on your Netflix or whatever app you're using to view videos, I suggest that you remove that prior to making the HDMI connection. It just is a lot easier if you don't have that there. So we have Netflix opened. Now, Netflix has the option of, if you've already started watching a video and you want to continue watching it, you can do that here, and it'll show those videos at the very top of their menu, their home menu. And so that's great if you know you're going to be watching videos via the HDMI connection. You can start the video before you make the connection and then have it waiting here for you to continue watching, and that is a bit easier than having to scroll through or search even for the video you'd like to watch. Also, you can use the instant queue, and I'll show you here. If you scroll on the Nabi, scroll up, here you can see this is how you would scroll on the Nabi. If you scroll to the instant queue here, you'll see if you have videos there already, again, that would be a lot easier than having to search through using this proxy screen. So let's go ahead and watch Dora here, and I'm going to, let me just show you Dora again. Dora here on the screen, and I'm going to try to press where I think Dora is on the screen on the Nabi. Okay, now I have Dora has popped up here, and I'm going to go ahead and play Dora. And hopefully that will play Dora. Okay, Dora's opening up here, and you can see Dora's playing. Now, you can see the screen here. If you press where you think the thumbnail is on the Nabi, it will come up here on the screen. And so then you can go ahead and
what's your name?
Pause Dora or play or move to where you want to in the video. So that is an option there for you. Now, if you want to watch another video, you can just go ahead and back out into, and then you would be back at the Netflix main menu. Or if you're finished watching a video, you can just go ahead and press the home screen, and that takes us actually back to our home screen. And then you can go ahead and power down the Nabi, and I'll go ahead and power down the Nabi. Let's see. And you have the unlock menu here, unlocked, okay, and this is the power down option here, and I'm going to go ahead and power down on my Nabi. Let's try that again. Come on, Nabi. Okay, and it asked me, is it okay? And yes, I'll go ahead and press OK. And now the Nabi is powering down. So you can see it takes a little bit of practice and some maneuvering to be able to watch a video, but it is something that you can do and enjoy very easily. So I'm going to go here and unplug the HDMI cable now that I see the blue light has disappeared and I know that my Nabi's powered off. So that's how you watch videos from your Nabi on your television. Thank you for watching.